Goku, come down to the woods today. You're sure of a big surprise.
Hey guys, DB Rye here, and today I am here with yet another What If. And today, I'm starting something really brand new and definitely out of the box, especially for her Dragon Ball What Ifs. Definitely not something I normally do or would consider, but I thought, yeah, this would be a pretty fun story. And that is, what if Cell met Past Goku? And what do you mean by that? Didn't he meet a Past Goku in the original timeline? After all, Goku was dead in his reality. Well, yeah, but I'm thinking we go back a little bit further in this story. And well, our story begins right in his timeline. He's just fought with future Trunks, killing him dead and stealing his time machine like he does in the anime, and he's attempting to go back to a time where androids 17 and 18 are alive so he can absorb them and become perfect, and of course have a fresh planet Earth to terrorize instead of just having what's left of what 17 and 18 did. And well, so of course he had to revert back to his egg form to use the time machine, but as he pushed the button, something happens while the time machine is going back in time. A bit of a unexpected power surge, a glitch in the machine. I mean, after all, it's only been used a couple of times, and you know, it's very possible that Bulma hadn't finished working out all the kinks. And well, just a bit of a surge from the circuit board alters the destination in the time circuits, or you know, whatever it is that predetermines where the machine's going, and Cell is actually sent back to the past, although a lot further back than what he's expecting. In fact, about a good 20 more years into the past than where he ends up originally, which was, you know, a year before Trunks shows up and destroys Mecha Frieza. Yeah, 20 years before that. So we're basically right at the very, very beginning. And well, Cell emerges from the time machine and destroys it. After all, Cell had never had any intentions of going back home. He wanted a fresh planet to terrorize. You know, it's not like it'd really make a difference. And of course, his eagerness to fight the other warriors. You know, that is a given, considering, you know, who Cell is and all the different DNA he has. And so, of course, he has to go through his whole lava transformation and the cocoon, and he ends up, you know, waking up and emerging in a few years' time. And well, he is just walking about and basically at this point absorbing anything and anyone who crosses his path, making himself stronger. And well, one day he's journeying around Mount Palzu, you know, where Goku lives, and this is where something really unexpected happens when suddenly Cell is attacked by this little boy with a tail who has a very familiar hairstyle to him.
Excuse me, are you something to eat? I'm hungry.
Goku attacking Cell, thinking that he's something to eat. He did actually manage to hit Cell in the head with his power pole, which of course does sting a little bit.
Ow, watch where you point that thing, boy. Do you want to be dead right now?
Oh, he talks.
Yes, of course I talk. So do a lot of the animals if you actually listen.
And well, after further examination, and Cell begins to click on just who this boy is. You know, a tail, that familiar haircut. Uh-oh. Cell has just realized he's gone too far in the past.
Hey, by any chance, is your name Goku?
Yeah, how'd you know of that?
I'm psychic.
That's it. After all, since Cell is way back into the past here, Cell actually has to be very careful what he says and does here, because he could end up preventing his own existence. After all, Cell doesn't know that this reality works on the rules of multiverse and parallel universes. Yeah, he's not made aware of that fact, at least not yet anyway. So he's making it go, you just think, you're silly, can we be friends? You seem really strong too, you want to go a few rounds? Goku challenging stronger opponents like he always does, and well, Cell actually decides it might be in his best interest to actually pretend to befriend Goku. For starters, he's got a front row seat to history, and second, in a way, he might be able to become even more powerful than what he would have become in the original timeline, and then he can assure that Goku and the rest of the Dragon Team will be powerful Z Warriors in their own right, and he can stomp them out whenever he wants to. So this probably isn't a bad idea. He's got a long time to wait before Android 17 and 18 are even going to be built. He may as well make the most of it. So he's pretending to be all friendly. He's using a bit of that Freezer sort of manipulation. He's not really Goku's friend or anything like that. He's just faking it and doing a pretty good job of it as well. And well, one day, Cell was assisting Goku in fishing, and well, this is when they run into a certain girl driving along Mount Palzu in her car, and well, she accidentally hits both of them. And well, and Goku's like, be careful, Cell, we're being attacked by a monster here. I don't think that's a monster, Goku, it's a car. However, no one hits me and gets away with it. And Cell's thinking of doing away with Bulma, but then he gets a really good look at Bulma and the device that's around that she's sort of gripping in her hand, revealing to be, of course, the Dragon Radar. And of course, that pretty much stops Cell in his tracks, because, this is the beginning. If Bulma doesn't get Goku to go with him, and Bulma's not around, there's there's not going to be any Goku taking on the Red Ribbon Army, which will, of course, motivate Dr. Gero to build the androids. And, no matter what, Cell must be complete. That's his primary programming. Nothing must prevent that. So, Cell's going, I'm sorry for acting all aggressive, and don't mind my little friend here. He just hasn't seen a car before. And, well, they do actually begin to form a little friendship, and Bulma explains to Goku all about the Dragon Balls, and of course, Cell already knows all about them, but he's pretending he knows nothing. Wow, you mean they really grant any wish they want? And this is where Cell actually begins formulating his own little scheme here. He could actually accompany Bulma and this child. Maybe they gather the 7 Dragon Balls, and then he wishes to... He could maybe ask the dragon ask him to bring him to the time where he was meant to be going originally, so he can absorb the androids. Or, he could even try asking to be complete. Although I don't think that would work. But either way, Cell has a bit of his own scheme here. So you've got Goku and Bulma along with Cell going on this adventure, and Goku's, on the bike with Bulma, while Cell's just flying along with him. And well, that nasty dinosaur monster tries to eat Bulma like he does in the original. And well, before Goku can really do anything to save the day, Cell's pretty much put a halt to the dinosaurs' dinner plans right then and there. And Goku's like, wow, cool! You're really strong. We really do gotta have another one of those training sessions.
can you teach me to fly?
And well, Cell at this point doesn't see, why not? Why not teach Goku how to fly and, teach him some things? After all, Cell is very much going to be looking forward to fighting Goku some point in the future. Providing he can actually figure out a way to stop him from catching that heart virus in 20 years' time, but we are way off of that yet. Alright, so with that, a lot of the Pilaf saga pretty much plays out per normal, except you got Cell in the background as well, and he's actually doing some pretty nasty things when Goku, defeats certain enemies and things like that who they run into during the timeline. Okay, so we are now up to where they help Turtle and they're about to meet the Turtle Hermit, and of course they deal with that nasty bear-looking creature on the way, the one who tries to make turtle soup out of turtle, and well, Goku beats him pretty easily, just like he does in the main timeline, and well, they move on and Cell just goes, "You go along, I'll catch up. I just want to make sure this guy's actually alright." Pretending to actually care. But what he's actually doing is absorbing this bear man. After all, even though this guy's still a weakling, he's still a step up from the humans he was absorbing in his own time, even a step up above the ones he was absorbing in Ginger Town and all those other places in the main timeline. So now Cell is secretly increasing his power. And doing it that nasty way.
You're not exactly a Super Saiyan, but you're definitely better than an orange juice, pal.
And well, he absorbs and he's able to catch up to Bulma and Goku quick enough, and they've since let Turtle go into the lake, and well, Master Roshi shows up and awards the kid with the Nimbus and the Dragon Ball, but he's unsure of this Cell creature. He can tell there's something menacing about him, even though he's acting very respectable. And, Cell actually telling him that this is the great Master Roshi, the Turtle Hermit, a martial arts master.
"Oh, cool, you able to train me sometime?" "Well, I don't exactly take on pupils anymore, but I don't know, you bring that cute girl along with you."
Perhaps I can allow you to train under me. But he's unsure. He's still very unsure about this Bugman. He can sense there's something dark about this. Something that this Bugman is hiding. However, Roshi's not actually going to call him on it because he can actually sense the level of power this thing has. And well, with that, Roshi actually takes his leave. However, he doesn't actually go very far. He wants to keep an eye on this Bugman, so he's actually lurking around following them. And well, in the meantime, since then, the Bugman runs into Yamcha and Pua, and also the whole thing with Oolong. That all pretty much plays out per normal, right up until we get to Fire Mountain, and we get to the Ox King wanting his Fire Mountain put out so he can return to his castle. And well, instead of Roshi putting it out, it's actually Cell, and Roshi's still lurking around watching, and he sees this Bugman pull out a Kamehameha.
"How do you know the Kamehameha? Did you study under Roshi?" Well, no, I just sort of, I don't know, beginner's luck."
But Roshi, who is watching, he's not buying this for a second. He knows that this creature, wherever he's from, whatever he's about, he's not supposed to be there. Just this sense of dread under the old master is telling him, we gotta somehow get this guy out of here. And well, I think that's actually where we might leave things for right now. So what do you guys think? Do you like the beginning to this story? I thought it'd be a pretty interesting tale. A story of Cell going further back than he intended, meeting up with a little kid Goku and seeing what kind of how this would actually change the events of Dragon Ball. And well, let me know what you guys think anyway. I know this one's a bit more bolder than my usual stuff, so let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Alright, catch you later.